Hare Krishna everyone. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachanane Vishesha Shanyavadi Pasyate Disatane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, so we'll continue reading Nectarean Ocean of the Holy Name. Today I'll start from 98. Yes. Conclusion, chanting is the topmost activity. 98, Padyavali 29. अकृष्ठकृता चेतसां सुमनसाम् उचातनम चम हसाम आचांदालम अमुकलोकसुलभो वशस्यश् च मुक्तिश्रियः नो दीक्षां न च सत्क्रियां न च पुरश्चर्यां मनाक् इक्षते मंत्रोऽयं रशनास्पृग् एव फलति श्रीकृष्ण Namatmakaha. The holy name of Lord Krishna is an attractive feature for many saintly liberal people. It is the annihilator of all sinful reactions and is so powerful that, save for the dumb who cannot chant it, it is readily available to everyone, including the lowest type of man, the Chandala. The holy name of Krishna is the controller of the opulence of liberation, and it is identical with Krishna. Simply by touching the holy name with one's tongue, immediate effects are produced. Chanting the holy name does not depend on initiation, pious activities, or the regulative principles generally observed before initiation, Purashcharya. The holy name does not wait for all these activities, it is self sufficient. This verse renders a nice summary of the transcendental qualities of the holy name. He is attractive even for saintly person because he bestows supreme spiritual bliss. He destroys all sinful reactions. He is available for everyone, regardless of caste, education, age, and so on. He easily awards liberation. He is identical with Krishna, thus a completely transcendental person. He immediately shows effect when chanted, does not depend on initiation and the activities observed before initiation, does not depend on time, place, and circumstances. Summed up, the holy name is self sufficient, unlike any other process for spiritual elevation. Thus, the chanting of Krishna's holy name is the topmost activity for the living entity. Srila Sanatan Goswami, by examining the difference between meditating on the Lord and chanting His holy name, comes to the same conclusion. 99. Haribhakti Vilas 11.453. Agachit Smaranam Vishnor Bhavayashena Sadhyate Ostha Spandana Matrena Kirtanantu Tato Varam. Agha means teeth, cutting in pieces. Smaranaha, remembrance. Vishnu of Vishnu, Bahu by a lot. Ayasena of trouble, sadhyate it is attained, ostha of the lips, spandana moving, matrena just by, kirtanan chanting the holy name. Tu, however, tataha then that, smaranam varam it is better. The remembrance of Vishnu certainly cuts sin to pieces, but to attain perfection through this process is very difficult. However, simply by moving the lips, there is kirtan of the holy name of Lord Vishnu, and therefore the chanting of the holy names is the topmost process on devotional service. The holy name is self sufficient, and worship of Krishna is solely dependent on the chanting process, as emphasized by Srila Haridas Thakura. 100 Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 2.1.103 Tam nirvajam bhaja guna nidhe pavanam pavananam shraddharajyanmatir atitaram uttama shlokamaulim प्रोद्यान अंतःकरण कुहरे हन्तयन्नाम भानोर अभाषोऽपि शपयति महापातका Dhavantarashim, O reservoir of all good qualities, just worship Sri Krishna, the purifier of all purifiers, the most exalted of the personalities, worshipped by choice poetry. Worship him with a faithful, unflinching mind, without duplicity and in a highly elevated manner. Thus worship the Lord, whose name is like the sun. For just as a light appearance of the sun dissipates the darkness of night, so a slight appearance of the holy name of Krishna can drive away all the darkness of ignorance that arises in the heart due to greatly sinful activities performed in previous lives. It should be reminded that the true value of the holy name is not its liberating power, but its ability to award prema, pure love of Godhead. The great devotee Srila Bilwamangala Thakur speaks a famous verse in this regard, Krishna Karnamrita 107. Bhakti stvai stiratara bhagavanyadi syad दैवेन नः फलति दिव्यकिशोरमूर्तिः मुक्ति स्वयं मुक्ति स्वयं मुकुलिताञ्जलि सेवते स्मान् धर्मार्थकामगतयः समया प्रतीक्षः Bhakti devotional service twai unto you sthiratara with fixed determination Bhagavan, O my Lord, yadi if Syat it takes place Daivena by destiny Naha unto us Falati bears a fruit Divya transcendental Kisoramurti, he is the eternal youthful form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Mukti, liberation. Swayam personally, Mukulita, folded. Anjalihi, with her hands. Sevate, surrender service. Asman, unto us. Dharma, religion. Artha, economic development. Kama, sense gratification. Gatayaha, the goals of. Samaya, nearby. Pratiksha, expecting our order. O my Lord, if I am engaged in your devotional service with firm determination, you become visible in your original transcendental youthful form as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As far as liberation is concerned, I think that she stands before me with folded hands, waiting to render service, and the subsidiary goals of religion, economic development, and sense gratification are all automatically attained without separate endeavor. In other words, that which is considered the supreme goal for most transcendentalists become an insignificant byproduct of the real treasure that the pure devotee raises from the nectarian ocean of the holy name, namely Krishna Prema, pure ecstatic love of Krishna. Chanting the name of Krishna bestows the devotee with unparalleled ecstasy and loving sentiments, as Srila Rupa Goswami poetically expresses in the following verse. Vidagdha Madhava 1.15 Tunde Tandavini Ratim Vitanute Tundavali Labdhe Karma Krodha Kadambini Gatayate Karnara Buddhivya Spram Cheta Prana Gana Sangini Vijayate Sarvendriyanam Kritim No Jane Janita Kiyadvir Amrite Krishneti Varnadvai. I do not know how much nectar the two syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. We then desire many, many mouths when that name enters the holes of the ears, we desire many millions of years. In addition, when the holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activities of the mind, and therefore all the senses become inert. A devotee on that level of transcendence will never abandon the chanting of Krishna's names, no matter what calamities he has to face. When Nawab Hussain Shah wanted to stop Haridas Thakur's chanting by threatening him with death sentence, the Thakura fearlessly said, his Chaitanya Bhagavata Adilila 11.91 Khanda khanda he deha yadi jaya prana tabu ami vadane na chadi hari nama khanda khanda cutting into pieces hi doing deha my body yadi if jaya defeated prana my life tabu still ami I vadane to chant na neva chadi I stop Chadi, I stop. Harinam, the holy name. Even if you cut my body into pieces, I'll never give up chanting the holy name. We want to end with the same text which inaugurated this book, with the marvelous praise of the holy name from the Adi Purana, which delineates how the holy name is the all in all for the devotee, his greatest treasure and sole object of worship. So I'll conclude. We see the importance of chanting today. So many scriptural references. First, in 98, we see how the holy name it doesn't require like any to chant the holy name of the Lord. It doesn't require initiation or to follow the four regulative principles. Does not see any like your caste or if you are in a low category like a chandala or something like that, so doesn't distinguish people, so it is available for each and everyone. Then we see this like one example, beautiful example, an analogy. We see like how the holy name is compared to the sun, like since a light sun ray is able to remove all the darkness. Similarly, the chanting of holy name is it removes the darkness of ignorance. And we see very beautiful example of how Bilwa Mangla Thakur, he is like he's saying like if we are engaged in chanting the holy name, what liberation we even like we don't have to run behind liberation like Mukti Devi, she with folded hands will stand in our door and is like ready to serve us. All other things, I just remember one example. I think I read in Chaitanya Charitamrita or somewhere, like if it is like if you serve, it is like king or queen, like all the maid servants, they follow the king and queen's at like his all his orders. Similarly, like if you chant the holy name, other things they're automatically like follow liberation, economic development, everything. We don't have to run behind them, only we have to concentrate in chanting. Yes, and how we see very beautiful example of Haridas Thakur, it is given like if his body will cut into pieces also, still he will never stop chanting. So yes, the chanting of the holy name, the importance we see today. Yeah, Mataji, let's go to the